My first response is to Ryan. He asked, "Is suicide ever an acceptable answer or option?" And although it's extremely bad and everyone involved is sad and affected by it, I think it is acceptable to view suicide as a valid option. I think some people have no out whatsoever. They might be a point in their life where it is just so miserable or painful to live that not living would ease that pain. Obviously not recommended, but I would imagine that there is a time when there is no other option. And then your question about if it's suicide if they're running away from the fire, I mean it is, but they're choosing for their own sake the least painful experience for themselves. And about ISIS, I don't think religion should ever justify violence. The way that they're doing it and using religion as their reason to be acting that way, I don't think that's justified. That's just ridiculous. And as far as finding a purpose in life, personally, I don't have a strict belief of what awaits me in the afterlife. So I choose to try to leave a positive impact on everybody that I meet, or find a positive outcome from every experience that I have. And I think that gives a purpose to my life because I leave a good impact on other people, and other people's beliefs might be changed, or that positive experience might help them in a lot of different situations. So you never know what could happen. Alright, my second Camus response is to Jedediah. The part that you said about him rolling the ball up the hill and letting it fall down, it being insanity, I think he talked about that he had to come to terms that he was never going to succeed with his task, but he had to find happiness within that situation. So basically finding the purpose in his life when his life was just rolling the ball. And the idea that he said that life is meaningless, I definitely think that would be offensive to religious people. Personally, I don't know if we have a purpose in the grand scheme of things overall, but there are definitely ways to make your life purposeful during the time span that you're alive. You can do things for other people so that people who do care about those things, you may affect them in a certain way and be of purpose to them. And as for reading his work ever again, I probably won't read anything. It was a really difficult read. Lots of big words and confusing phrases, so I would probably choose not to. But this one was interesting, and I did like the parts that I could understand.